Here's the New Zealand deer. It's a super, super soft leather. Love the graining on it. It's got a good finish on it, and they're nice and big and clean. So, the New Zealand deer comes in several different colors. So this is where you're going to get color for this thickness. The thickness is about 3 to 4 ounces for the majority of it, although we do have some that's in the lighter, like 1 ounce to 2 ounce range also. So we've got that, and then we've got the standard colors, like your black and your brown. And this one, I don't know if you can tell the difference. This is one of those thinner ones. This is in that 1 to 2 ounce range. So, the biggest question about New Zealand deer is how's that different than domestic deer? So domestic deer is U.S. deer. New Zealand deer are bigger, like what would be the size of our elk. The New Zealand deer tend to run between about 12 square feet to 20 square feet, where the domestic deer are about 7, 8 square feet to the 12 square feet. So they're quite a bit bigger, and they tend to be a little bit more thicker for the most part. Tend to be about 1 ounce thicker than domestic deer. New Zealand deer also for the most part has a finish on it, which gives it that shine and that shine. Domestic deer does not have a finish generally. It's a naked leather, so it will patina with anything. So like weather, the rain, or your sweat, or whatever. It patinas from picking up stuff, whereas the New Zealand deer has a finish on it. So, but the biggest difference between New Zealand and domestic deer is domestic deer, we get that from hunters. So they almost always have at least 1 hole to 2 holes because they've been shot. And the New Zealand deer almost never have any holes. So the majority of what we get in New Zealand is completely clean. The hide has a nice finish on it. There's no holes, there's no scratches for the most part. So if you're looking for a nice clean hide in that pebbly look, with like if for deer or elk, the New Zealand deer is what you want to look at. There's a variety of colors. We also have that in project pieces, which we talked about last week. Our project pieces are just not a full hide. They're not scrap, they're bigger than that, but they're smaller than a full hide. So if you're looking for that type of stuff, jump on and look at New Zealand deer.